public service announcement.
Everybody, welcome back to A Sweet Journey. I am Sonia, also known as Sweets, and we have with us again KK, Karen Albert. I don't know which side she's on my video. I don't know. On my last video, I talked about vision boarding, and I talked about how I had talked to my goddaughter, and we shared something in that, like, we had decided to vision board, and then we started watching things kind of unfold and come to pass, and it was something to the vision boarding process, journaling, vision boarding, that kind of thing. So I wanted you to just speak a little bit about that, like your vision boarding and kind of the status of your vision board.
Okay, so first let me say, I love that you talk about me in your videos.
Of course I do.
Two, okay, so my vision board. So initially when I started doing vision board, it just was a cute thing to do. You know, like you see them on Pinterest, you see them on the internet, people talk about them. It was like a trend at some point, you know, like it was a thing.
Yeah.
But for the last few years, I've tried to be very intentional. I want to put them on a board to keep before me, to like strive for or go towards or just watch God do it. Because there are some things that like He wants us to work with Him in helping to come to pass. And then there are some things He's just doing.
Yeah.
Like my job, which is kind of two-part. But like I have a full-time job and then I have like my growing business that I'm working on. And I've been amazingly blessed that one, through the whole entire pandemic and the whole year, my actual physical full-time job, I never had a day that had to go on furlough or lost my job or the potential of losing my job.
Mhm.
I literally worked every day. And crazily enough, like my growing business, I'm a freelance makeup artist. And even during the pandemic, people were booking me to do their makeup. I've done photo shoots for people, you know, headshots, people starting their businesses. And it was just like, wow, God, like, you know, like that was just amazing.
Yeah.
Then I wanted to work on my credit score, and it's actually gone up like at least 30 points throughout the year.
Wow.
So my goal was to lose 50 pounds this year, and I've actually lost 30. The pièce de résistance, you girls multilingual. So I've been needing a vehicle for years. And the Lord blessed me to be able to get it, which ties into my credit score getting up. Shout out, credit score.
Yeah.
So I got a car. And the crazy piece about it is like the car literally looks like the car that's on my vision board, which blows my mind that God is just like that amazing.
So what do you think it is about the vision board? Like is there some, like, what do you think? Like, what's the, I won't call it magic because I know it's not magic, but what is the, why is vision boarding, like, why do you
Yeah.
think that is important even?
Well, I've been taught that when you write things down, and you know, research has proven through different studies that you write things down and you're more likely to achieve them or go after them and do them.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing that drives people with a vision board. If not at the beginning of the year, do it on your birthday, do it. Just pick a day in the year and sit down and say, hey, in 6 months, this is where I want to be. In a year, this is where I want to be. In 5 years, in 10 years.
Yeah.
And then things will start unfolding.
Yeah.
And things will start like working out because they're unconsciously in your mind for you to work towards.
Yeah. Like, how do you want to be remembered? Like, when people say your name, when people like think about you, how do you want people to remember you?
I will say this. It's very, very funny that you asked me this question because I looked through some old files I have, some old papers, and I'm slightly bit of a hoarder with like things, and I'm working on it, but it's like a little file folder of like papers like I've just had from forever. And I remember one time when we were in the youth ministry, when like you were over it and working on it,
Mm-hmm.
you guys had us write our obituary of how we wanted to be remembered. And I found that paper. So it's so funny you asked me this question because I
Wow.
literally just found it this morning. And so it like I didn't get a chance to read it and go over it, but
Yeah.
it's still like crazy. So let's see. I want to be remembered, number one, first and foremost, as a woman of God. I want that to be the very first thing that people can say about me, is not that I was just a churchgoer or someone who did things in church, but they could tell that I had a real sincere relationship with God and that I tried to share that with others. So I want people to see that. Like, I don't want them to just think I'm temperamental and just loud and crazy. I want them to really see that as like joy in God. I want people to remember me as helpful and encouraging and I don't know, like selfless.
I met you as the little girl who was
Yeah.
like broken. I know. Like I met that little girl and she was like lost when things were happening to you that you thought like, why is this happening to me? And like when you were in that dark place, like what do you think like your current self, your whole saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled self would say to that little girl?
I can tell that little girl it's gonna get better. I, the girl that's angry, sad, broken, hurt, trauma filled, depressed, just sad. Um, I would just tell her to hold on. Um, it gets better, and she's not alone. As that little girl, I tried to carry everything on my own, and like I purposely introverted. I would be alone and felt like the world was against me and I didn't have anyone. And I know that's so many different people's story where they feel like no one cares. They're alone and they don't have anything or anybody. But it's so untrue. Not only is it a deception of the devil that he tells us to keep us down, but it's just a falsehood that society puts on us. There's so many people out there who want to help. There's so many people out there who want to be there for you, who just don't know how. And I would just say find one thing to hold on to and look forward to. Um, just find one happy thing, one thing that gives you comfort, that gives you peace. Hold on to that and find one person. You'll find that people want to be there, people will help you, and you're not alone, and you don't have to take it all on by yourself. Tying back to the mentorship thing, it it saved my life to be able to open up to you. It it really did, to have one person who did it, because I felt like the things that I went through were my fault.
Mm.
I had one person who I told it to, and you didn't look down on me. You didn't judge me. It
Mm.
really did save my life that you were there for me. And then you opened up to me about your story. And then I found out I wasn't alone. Like somebody else was out there like me.
Yeah.
And because you had gotten through it and your life looked so amazing to me, then I knew that there was hope for me. So
Yeah.
then I found hope in that. So then it helped me to strive just a little bit harder. It was like, well, if she was able to get over it, then I can too.
Yeah.
And then I realized that I was stronger than I thought I was. And I was able to get through. So, any little girl, little boy out there, any teenager, any young adult, any 30-year old, 40-year old, 50-year old, like when it seems overwhelming, when it seems like it's too much, when you feel like you're lost alone, and there's no hope for nothing else, there is. Just hold on.
Yeah.
So,
That's wonderful wisdom. First of all, thank you for being an open book and letting us kind of see a little bit of who you are. Thank you for coming on the channel and letting people um, see who you are. I think that's uh, like it's just a beautiful gift.
thank you.
And I'm so excited. I think just to watch your life unfold and to watch you grow and mature and become this powerhouse of a woman of God. I don't know. It makes me so excited, and I know God has big things, big things. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video. You're welcome to subscribe. You can hit that bell notification to let you know when we upload videos again. And definitely leave us a comment if you like this kind of content. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you next time.
Bye.